right, we are entering into Covington, Georgia. It is a rainy Wednesday, but I've still got to work. I've got to work out in the rain anyway. Got rained on a little bit. It wasn't too bad. Covington, Georgia. Now, Covington, they shoot a lot of movies, TV shows, and that sort of thing here. It has a very nice old town to it, and it's just the movie industry has pinpointed Conyers and especially Covington to shoot in, and so I don't know why. I guess it's just something has caught their eye. But that's it. It's a fairly neat little town. Covington, Georgia. It's rainy, so you'll have to excuse the occasional windshield wiper. This is it. We are entering into downtown, Old Town. It's so crazy how things have changed. You know, everything used to be in the center of town. You have a small town. Everything, downtown was it. And then, Main Street was it. But then it seems like in a lot of, or almost all of these small towns that are near the suburbs, you have all the new growth with all the new stores, all the new restaurants on a different road, not Main Street, but a different street, a 4-lane highway. But it's crazy how things have changed. Anyway, this is it. This is downtown. Very bumpy. They need to do something with these roads. This isn't going to be a in-depth tour. I'm just going to kind of go through Main Street here. Oh, that's cool. Well, we're going to go around. We'll go around the square. Look, very nice. Oh, I see why. I see why they shoot a lot of movies and stuff here. Wow, this is it's been a long time since I've been down this way. Huh, very cool. Cool little place. Now, in the heat of the night, years ago, that Archie Bunker dude, in the heat of the night, he starred in that TV show, and it was filmed here in Covington. Huh, very cool. All right, that was it, friends. Ramsey's Furniture Place. All right, we are at Highway 81, and that's the road I need. I am shooting up to Monroe, Georgia. From Covington to Monroe. I was in South Covington, did a job, thought I would just cut through and show you the square. And I'm surprised. It's been a long time since I have been downtown. Now, see the house here straight ahead, that one there. There's a lot of houses like that style, old houses, that style here in Covington. And you wouldn't believe a couple of years ago at the work that went on here, fixing up those houses, and it's because of the movie industry and all the filming. Covington is a hot spot. And a lot of people live here in Covington that actually work for the industry. It's quite shocking. I do every once in a while I'll come across somebody who actually works for the industry, and doing a job for them or whatever. Okay, so we're coming up. Excuse me, we're coming up here on the actual main strip, not Main Street, but it is Highway 278, and this is, you go left or right, and this is where like the hospital is at, and all the stores and all the restaurants and that sort of thing, just on the outskirts of town. And that's what I was talking about, how things have changed, where everything used to be downtown centered. Now everything is like on the outskirts of town centered, which is fine, but it's just, it's just different. You know what? I'll keep this running as long as it doesn't rain. If it starts raining too bad, I'm going to shut it off. But 81 goes way on down, but from Covington it goes through Oxford, Walnut Grove, and then Monroe. And if it doesn't rain too bad, here in just a few minutes we'll be going through Oxford. And that's where Oxford College is, Emory University. And I know a couple of people that do a lot of work. The plumber that lives across the street from me, who owns over 40 years old, his plumbing company, and he services this whole area, but he does all the plumbing here at the college. All right, so you're basically in Oxford right now. And the cops, man, they are on the lookout. This is cool. This is such a cool area with old growth here. The trees, the oak trees and the pine trees in this area are just massive old trees. And anywhere in the metropolitan area of Atlanta and the outskirts, it's almost like you're in the woods. You can be in Decatur or in Atlanta, and you think you're in the middle of the woods because there's so many trees. And I think that is so awesome. There's so much wildlife. Okay, Oxford city limits here. Right here. I do know a guy who lives here. He's lived here for years. And this isn't far from me. This is, 15 minutes from my house. I hardly ever come over here. I'm never here in Oxford. And very seldom am I downtown Covington. I do a lot in Covington, but not near the city, not near the town. And Covington is in Newton County. We're still in Newton County. All right, Emory, Oxford College, down that way right there. It's all down back in there. This is all owned to the left here by the college. Very nice, very, very pretty old college. See, Emory, Oxford College. Down that way, all back in through here, and it ends about right here. But now, friends, you are downtown Oxford. Not much to it. Post office to the left there, where we just passed. There's a couple of other municipal buildings over here, City Hall, that sort of thing, but that's it. The school, little elementary school. See, it'd be so cool to live in a little town like this and just live right here where you could just walk to school, as a little kid. Oxford, Georgia. Covington and Oxford. Anyway, friends, that is it. Speed limit is still 35. That's ridiculous. Oh, to the left, there's a park. Oxford Park, Asbury Park, whatever it's called. Anyway, we'll see you.